Hello everyone. So the topic of today's video is how to make predictions using PRASHNA chart. So the first question is, what is a PRASHNA chart? We cast a PRASHNA to know the answer of a certain question. For example, I have a question in my mind that will this work happen? So I will create a chart of the question. So if the question has arisen in my mind at 9 p.m., so I will create a chart of that moment, 9 p.m. And whatever chart has come, I will see my answer in that chart. In today's video, we will see some techniques and how to use it in a Prashna chart. I will show you 3 examples of my clients. So the first chart is related to a question of an exam. The question was, how will my exam go and what will be the result? So I casted a Prashna. The first technique of Prashna is to look at the Lagan Lord. And how is it placed? If Lagan Lord is placed beneficially, then the answer will be yes. Also, the Lagan Lord gives us the clue of what the question is about. Here, the Lagan Lord Saturn is in the 3rd house with Mercury, and Mercury is education. Also, you can see that Lagan Lord is debilitated and retrograde. Secondly, the question is about exam, that is a competitive thing. So we'll have to look at the 6th house, and Mars is also debilitated in the 6th house. Then we'll look at the 5th house because it is education. And the lord of 5th house is Mercury again, that is with Saturn. And it is also retrograde. So the answer is very clear that the exam won't go well. And this is what I predicted to the person who was asking this question. The reason why I said that it won't go as you are thinking is because Mars is debilitated in the 6th house, and debilitated planet shows that the result will be negative. If the planet would have been exalted, I would have said that your exam will go exceptionally well and you will score much better than you are thinking. The second Prashna chart that I created is for a lady who had gone to UK for her studies. Her question was that she is not able to focus there. So the second technique is to use the moon. Moon is the most important planet in a Prashna chart. Here the moon is in the 4th house of homeland, and it is in conjunction with Venus, that is the 12th and 7th lord. 12th house is of foreign land and 7th house is of relationship. And moon also represents tears. Wherever moon is placed in our chart, there is a tendency to cry. So I asked that before going to foreign, did she cry hard? And the answer was that yes, she faced a breakup. Also, you can see that 5th lord is in Lagan, so the question was regarding breakup, and this is the reason that she was not able to focus on her studies. 5th house is also studies. The last chart is a little tricky, and you need a lot of experience to understand this chart. So it was a full birth chart consultation, and the main problem was financial instability. I was looking at the main chart, and I also created a Prashna side by side that what is the cause of this financial instability. As we know that Venus, that is the ruler of natural 2nd house of income, and it is debilitated in both D9 and D60. They terminated a girl child before she was born, and Venus also represents females. So I asked that did any miscarriage happen with the family? So the answer was that no, miscarriage didn't happen, but they terminated the girl child. You can also see that Lagan Lord Mars is in the 12th house of loss. So the father's mother was involved in this. Also Jupiter, that is the natural significator of children, is in the 8th house of death, with the 5th lord of children again, that is Sun. Also in the D9 we can see that Moon is again in Scorpio, that is the natural 8th house of death. So I explained the reason why they are facing financial instability, and after that I gave them some remedies. So this is how you can make predictions using a Prashna chart. It requires a lot of effort and practice, but if you can master it, you can be the best predictor. Also, the reason why I use the D60 chart is because it represents the past, present, and future. In BPHS also, Parashar Rishi has given more importance to the D60 chart than the natal chart. If you like the video, then you can subscribe to my channel for more techniques. Thank you for watching.